A $1 bug bounty. You might be thinking, what is the point? Well, let me tell you. Finding simple vulnerabilities can be a gold mine for beginners. And today I'm going to show you that bug bounty hunting is not always about finding the most complex bugs. Sometimes it's the smallest, easiest to find bug that can lead to the biggest discoveries. This video is all about making bug bounty hunting easier for beginners. We will explore some low-hanging fruit vulnerabilities that are simple to find but can still earn you a bounty. So, this is AmrSec, we got your coffee ready and let's dive in. So, what do I mean with low-hanging fruit? These vulnerabilities are often overlooked because they are easy to spot. But just because they are easy doesn't mean that they are not valuable. We know that some bugs can take up to weeks to find. But today we are focusing on those simple, easy to spot bugs that anyone can find it with the right approach. So now let's dive into our first example, and we have open redirects. An open redirect allows the attacker to redirect the user to a different URL than intended. It might sound simple, but it can be a serious security risk, especially in the phishing attacks. So let me tell you how we can find it. So first, to find open redirects, what we have to look for is just some parameters like where redirect equals or where URL equals, and so because we don't have actually a specific target, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mishunt for all the websites, just as example right here. So I will use a tool called BugBounty Recon, and this tool will help me crafting a Google Doc for a specific thing I need. So right here I'm going to target all the .com domains, and you can just change it to make it .ru, .tr, whatever you want, but here I will just keep it .com. And let me just search here for open redirects, and here we have open redirects. I will just click open redirects, and as you can see here, what the tool did actually is just written site all.com. That means it's targeting all the .com sites, and it's asked Google to give me all the URLs that have these words in the URL, and from there I think I will be getting open redirect right here. So here let me change .com to .ru and hit enter again, and let me see what we have. Let me search a little bit for them. After searching for like just 2 tabs right here, I have found this URL. I think this one, yeah, this URL. And if I just copy the link right here and open a new tab and paste it, you will notice here that the URL is just the website normally /go and /URL equal and the other URL. But right here, if I just change this URL, for example, to something like google.com, enter, and as you can see, it's redirected me directly to Google, and that's actually it. Right now we have an open redirect in this website. So let me be honest with you. This is really easy because we have a lot of websites and we're just mass hunting, so we can find a lot of them. But what if we have a specific target that we need to get open redirect on it? So I will show you how you can find an open redirect in some specific websites right now, or a specific target you have. So let me first, for example, take Tesla as a target for us, of course, as example. So we have tesla.com. So what we're going to do simply is we're going to extract all the URLs that Tesla have using tools like Katana, Wayback URLs, or even Hackroller. And after extracting these URLs, we will start looking for some parameters like redirect where URL or something like that. And let me show you how you can find that. So I will take this domain copy from here, and I will open my terminal, and let me zoom for you a little bit, and let me go to TMB and clear the screen. So to find URLs in Tesla using tool like Wayback URLs, what we have to do simply is write cat tesla.com, and we will mention Wayback URLs, and after that we're going to t that or print the output on file called tesla urls.txt. Sorry, it's not cat right here. We have to write echo like that, echo tesla.com Wayback URLs, and right now Wayback URLs will extract all the links that Tesla have. This can take up to 1 minute, but it will not be too long. And as you can see, Wayback URL have extracted a lot of links. It's not done yet. So I will just stop this right here and let me ls, okay, clear. And here let me cat the file that we just made, Tesla URLs. And as you can see, it have a bunch of URLs, but actually we cannot just test all these links, so we can make things more closer to what we need. So what we need actually is all the links that have parameters like this one or so. Got it? So what we're going to do is we're going to cat the Tesla URLs file that we have, and after that we're going to grep for this equal, and after that we're going to t that or print the output to file called parameters.txt and hit enter. And right now if I just cat the param file, we have here all the links that only have these parameters. Okay, so from here you have to start looking for some parameters that have like redirect or URL or something like that. For example, here if I just grep for redirect, it's going to give you all the links that have redirect right here, and from here you will be continue finding some open redirects. This is great example of low hanging fruit. It's simple to find but can be used in phishing to redirect users to malicious sites like what I showed you right now. I have redirected from website to google.com. This google.com can be any malicious website you need. And now let's move into our second example, and we have HTML injection. This type of vulnerability allows an attacker to insert HTML code into a page, unlike XSS where the JavaScript code is executed. HTML injection focuses on altering the structure and content of the web page. This can result in things like fake login forms or defaced content. So now let's dive into it and see how we can find it. For HTML injection, I'm going to use a vuln lab to test on it because actually I don't have a target right now. HTML injection is injecting HTML, and usually it will be somewhere like search form, contact form, or comment or something like that. And right here in this lab we already have a search form. So if I just right here test and just hit enter, as you can see it's reflecting what I have right now. It's telling me you search it for test, and if I inspect this element right here, you will find that this element have been written in H2. Okay, but what if we want to make this text, you know, like strong or bigger or something like that? To make the font bigger, usually in HTML we use something like H1 tag. Right here if I just write H1 and just write test right here and close the H1 tag again and hit enter, and as you can see right here the test word have become bigger, and as you can see here we have a new tag called H1, and this is literally HTML injection. Here you can just inject whatever you need. For example, you can just add right here A, and this A goes to a specific URL or a specific code that runs some specific thing, we don't know it yet. And here I will just add any link and I will close it and close the A, and here I will add button and I will close it and I will right click here and I will close the button tag and I will close the A tag too, like that. And if I just hit go, as you can see right here we have a button. But what if I click this button? It will redirect me to my website because I told them to do that. And actually like that we have done HTML injection. And let me tell you something, you can just do a lot of things right here. You can just add whatever image you need and this will be really cool. For example right here img src and I will put my link right here and I will close it and go, and as you can see my photo is here. So you can literally inject whatever you need, and there you go. The page now has been alternate with our injected HTML. While HTML injection might not seem harmless compared to something like XSS, it can still be very impactful when you use it to manipulate website appearance or mislead users. And now let's dive into our last example and one of the most common vulnerabilities, and we have cross-site scripting, or you can say XSS. XSS is literally everywhere, and right now I'm going to show you how to find it. For XSS lab, we're going to use the same lab because actually the search form right here is already vulnerable. So right here, XSS is, likely close to HTML injection, because what you're doing is you're injecting JavaScript. And to run JavaScript in HTML websites like that, you're going to use a script tag, and script tag is already HTML. So right here, let me show you what we're going to do. So here, let me, for example, right here, button, and I will close it, and I will write, for example, click here, and I will close it right now as button. Okay, and if I go, and as you can see right here, we have a button, but actually it's not doing anything. So before we go back to the button, just let me test for simple JavaScript right here. One of the most common payloads is just script right here, and after that we're going to write alert, and I will just open a bracket and close it again, and I will close the script tag and just hit go. And as you can see, we have alert, and this is by itself a proof of concept of the vulnerability. But let me back right here. So right here, I will show you that you can inject JavaScript code by other ways, not just the script tag. Right here, I'm going to use the A tag. I will add A, and here I will use the href to redirect user to the specific URL that I will add it right here. And of course, right here, I will not be adding a URL. I'll be adding a JavaScript code. So what I'm going to do is writing JavaScript like that, and alert. And after that right here, I'm going to add document.cookie. That means it's going to alert me with this user cookie. So it's going to be my cookie. So I'll just close the alert and close the href and close the A tag. And right here, I will just right click here and close the A tag again and hit go. And if I just click here, as you can see, it's giving me the notification of the cookie. And I don't think that there is cookie right here. Let me check it, and right here there is no cookie, so that's why it didn't reflect any cookie for me. And that's simply it for XSS. And again, for somebody like XSS, it have a really advanced techniques and ways to bypass the firewall, to automate the process and all of that, but I'm just trying to keep it simple in this video. XSS might seem like a small issue, but it can lead to more server attacks like stealing session cookies or spreading malware. Even these simple examples are valuable. Identifying XSS can help to prevent a larger security breaches. So what are the takeaways here? This small bugs does not seem like much, but every bug counts. Finding and reporting them can help to make the internet a safer place. Plus, they are great for practice for more bigger or complex vulnerabilities. And that's actually it for today. The $1 bug bounty is not just about the payouts. It's about learning, improving, and contributing to cybersecurity. Every great bug hunter started with the basics, and so you can. So get out there, start looking for those low-hanging fruits, and who knows, you might find the big thing right there. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cybersecurity content. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, or you can reach me directly using Twitter. And until next time, stay curious and stay secure.